So... Pokemon. I'm recording this on the 21st. And I think there's a Pokemon... I want to say there's a Pokemon Direct on the 22nd? Potentially? Maybe it's the 24th. I'm not 100% sure. I'm curious because Pokemon Legends Arceus, or Pokemon Legends ZA, definitely is of interest to me. Pokemon Champions is more of interest to me, honestly, because, like, yeah, of course it is. I really hope Pokemon Champions is either going to be a very long-lived thing or a very short-lived thing. And I'm hoping that, because I believe this year should have been the year that we get a new mainline Pokemon game. That didn't happen. And it seems like it's not going to happen anyway, and Jesus fuck, I hope it doesn't, because, like, calm the hell down, Game Freak. Calm the hell down, Pokemon. Calm the hell down, Nintendo. Like, let Game Freak cook. Let him make a great experience. And yeah. Yeah, I mean, I hope that the dynamic is that there is, the mainline games that further explore the world of Pokemon and introduce new mons, create some new hype, and are, you know, just great single-player experiences with, a sort of post-game, multiplayer stuff, the raid battles, and, things like that in general. And yeah, like that, yeah, that'd be awesome to see. And Pokemon Champions is the competitive format. It gets updated with all of the new mainline games. All the Pokemon are going to be there. If you just want to play Pokemon, then that's your ticket. And, that combined with Pokemon Home, and you have an experience. And, it can serve as a sort of gateway into Pokemon, and, it can be like, oh, well, okay, like, it's kind of convoluted to get Pokemon if you're not going to be, if you're not going to just be catching them, so, like, I may as well get this game, or try this game out, get whatever Pokemon are available there. Yeah. And then Pokemon Legends Z through A can be an expansion on, a way to explore either new gameplay, new methods of gameplay, or any number of things. Revisiting regions, retelling stories, building on previous things. I mean, it would be nice, it would be interesting if Pokemon did, maybe evolved in some ways, such as, evolved in some ways, such as being able to move around in the way that in Legends Z and A, you can do, and you have to actually be cognizant of, hey, you as the trainer are fragile and can be, attacked. These are really tall sites, I'm just realizing. Oh, jeez. You had the jump on me. Good lord. What was I gonna say? I don't know. I mean, I don't really, like, follow too much with... I really do need to watch the new Pokemon anime. I watched all of the Gen 8 stuff, and I was like, yeah, this is nice. Nothing, like, super crazy, but I don't know, it's just fun to see. It's just fun to watch. And of course, like, unfortunately, I know that the VA for Jesse and James passed, have now passed, and Meowth, I believe. So, like, I'm curious to see what the new... And, you know, like, Ash is no longer the main character. Somehow I doubt that Ash has shown up. He probably will at some point, but, you know, that's a whole thing, right? So, new generation, and I'm very curious how exactly it's all gonna play out. But yeah, I could see them teasing the next mainline game. That could be fun. But it probably will be a thing that's like years out. I fucking hope, anyway. Good lord. For one thing, I need to get a Switch 2, and it's definitely going to be a Switch 2 exclusive. Yeah. And Legends Z through A is definitely going to be is definitely going to be something I check out, definitely going to be something I play on stream, and I wanted to record my first my first playthrough of Pokemon of Legends Arceus, but that didn't happen, which is fine. Yeah. I don't think there's really too much else to say with Pokemon. Besides what I want from Pokemon, which might be a better episode in its entirety. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, for one thing, there is maybe an element of, you know, not every game needs to be this perfect experience, the perfect idealized version of what I want, you know? Certainly not of what I want, but, you know, it's okay for games to experiment with stuff. So, like, the open world stuff in, well, I played Gen 9 and then I played Gen 8, right? There are some interesting things that, like, I don't think I really liked Sword and Shield, but the sort of linear pathways and then being able to use fixed camera angles to sort of tell a little bit more of a story, I did like. I think overall I probably liked the world building a little bit more in Sword and Shield. Paldea seems like a backwards hellscape that's run by the education system. the education system and the government are tied at the hip, and like it seems like the only two competent people in the entire governing body, if you want to call it that, are honestly Rika and Larry, and Rika is like definitely roommates with Gita. Gita seems like she doesn't seem like a very good champion for, I can't remember all the reasons, but it just seems like she isn't that good of a champion, and Larry is just tired. And there are elements of Gen 9 I like, there's elements of Gen 8 I liked. I don't think I loved both of those experiences. There's some things to be said there, but maybe I can save that for next time. Till then, have a good day, great day even. Chowskis.